Emily Miller, and I was a senior at Vista Ridge High School. These past couple months, I don't think anyone could have expected. I know I thought and had been thinking for my past 4 years I've attended Vista Ridge that my end of high school experience was going to consist of having final performances or finishing classes in class, being able to do this in person rather than a computer screen. But we've had to adapt, and I think the class of 2020 has done an incredible job adapting and has shown how resilient the class is and creative, whether that be through hosting a virtual prom through Zoom, or trying to navigate through online classes, or trying to maintain a social life through a computer screen, where we haven't had to completely rely on that before. I think it shows how willing the class of 20 is going to be able to adapt, and I have high hopes for our generation and our class going into the future. As we've had to adapt the way that we learn and interact with others, we've also had to give up a lot of experiences that were promised beforehand, like senior sunset or different award ceremonies, or being able to have final goodbyes with our teachers and classes, or the last day of school, and so on. But on top of that, it's also the little things, specifically that I miss. I miss going to class Thursday morning and seeing all the students bring in their Dutch Bros cups or their Starbucks cups or Polar Pops or whatever, as it was something that Vista always did. I miss going to the office and bugging the office staff by just being obnoxious. I miss doing the things that I did every day and I'm unable to do anymore, or unable to have a full circle or closure to that. But I've learned to be okay with it. During this time in quarantine, I've been able to take a lot of time to self-reflect on what I've done my past 4 years in high school, and I've been able to reminisce on the good moments, but also be able to know that there will be good moments in the future, and this is just the end of a chapter. And while it may have not been the way that I expected it, it happened, and there's nothing that can be changed, there's nothing that can be done. The class of 2020 will be remembered as the class that had the toilet paper crisis. It's the way that it is, and we've got to make the most out of it. I am most thankful to Vista for teaching me the most valuable lesson that I could have ever learned, and that was that I had a voice, and I'm able to use those in situations that I feel are unjust, or being able to speak my mind on situations where I may not have felt comfortable to do so beforehand. This has been a work in progress that I've had to work on for several years, and I've finally been able to flourish and grow in Vista. And I would have not been able to do so had it not been for the teachers that I've met along the way that made me feel valid in what I had to say, and had helped me become comfortable to step out of my own comfort zone to go and work for others to feel comfortable. As for my plans outside of high school, I plan to attend the University of Colorado Boulder in the fall. I'm going to major in molecular, cellular, and developmental biology, and hopefully minor in journalism, as I love to write, and that's something that I would like to apply to whatever field I do in the future. With that major, I hope to go to med school and become a doctor, but I know this is apt to change. I'm going to be looking into a variety of different fields. I've been looking into engineering, political science, law, and so on, but it really just depends. I don't really know. I want to go and see where my interests are, but I'm extremely excited for my future, and due to what I have experienced at Vista, have had amazing relationships with the staff, teachers, students, and so on. I know that I will do just fine in the future. I'm extremely excited to see where this goes.